Hi students, this lesson is about reading with phrasing and decoding final long E. We'll be reading Fluency Passage 5.6, Why Art Class? What is phrasing? Phrasing is using word groups and punctuation to know when to pause. When good readers read aloud, they group words together and pause naturally between phrases. When you pause, you allow listeners to better understand how the thoughts and phrases are grouped together in the text. Listen to the following sentence and notice how I use punctuation to help me pause. With so much to learn in science, math, and reading, why do schools have students go to art class too? Good readers use commas in punctuation or groups of words as signals, letting them know when they may need to pause. Did you notice that as I was reading the example sentence? When you're reading, group the words together and pause at punctuation marks to make your reading sound natural. Fluency Passage 5.6, Why Art Class? Most school children go to art class at least once a week. Some like it, some dread it, and some absolutely love it. With so much to learn in science, math, and reading, why do schools have students go to art class too? Research has shown that there are many benefits to learning about and creating your own art. Many people believe that being creative and learning about art are important for children. For example, doing artwork gives children the opportunity to use the small muscles in their hands. Think about the act of holding a crayon to create a drawing. This action strengthens the muscles in your hand. When teachers talk about art, they open a world of new vocabulary words to their students. Children learn the words for shapes, colors, and actions such as coloring, drawing, and painting. As students grow, they learn words to describe what they see or how they feel when they look at art. Another benefit to art class is that children learn to make decisions. Imagine your art teacher asks you to design a dress for people of the future. You have to decide what colors, fabric, and shapes to use. Making decisions in your artwork helps you practice decision making in other parts of your life. When children are allowed to make decisions in their artwork, it encourages them to try new things and take risks. Then, when they grow up, they are more likely to try new things in other parts of their lives. These are just some of the benefits of art class. Can you think of any others? How was my phrasing as I read the passage? Skip the video back and practice reading along with me. A few words in our passage today included the final long E sound. And you might have heard this sound before, like at the end of the word be or monkey or see. At the end of a word, the long E sound can be spelled with Y, EY, or IE as well, like in the examples silly, alley, or brownie. Now let's look at the words with the final long E in our passage and practice decoding them. Absolutely, opportunity, vocabulary, likely, any. One thing I'd like to point out is the word they. They ends with an EY, and so you might want to put a long E at the end, but we say they instead of the for that word. Can you find more examples of final long E in this text or in others? Now it is your turn to practice. At the bottom of the page, find a copy of the passage. Practice reading it several times, then make a recording for your teacher. Have fun reading!